Hi everyone, it's Jan and I am here to share a few projects with you that are in process or completed, but they kind of had a thread running through them, so I decided I'd share them all at the same time with you. I haven't ever shared anything from my art journal book, usually because it's a place that I just want to go and have it feel totally safe, to try new things. And if I were worried about somebody looking at it and analyzing it, I might not be as free just to play. But you know, I'm even getting over that. And this one was kind of fun though, so I thought I would share it. And you'll see that it kind of is running in my theme at the moment, that I'm kind of in love with teal, and as you'll see on a couple other projects, some copper. So I thought I'd show you this one. This is Action Precedes Attitude, is something my grandmother, my Jammy Jane, used to say to me, and usually when I had just said I don't feel like smiling, or whatever it was that I didn't feel like doing. And she was a really wise woman, and she said, you know, Jan, sometimes action precedes attitude. Sometimes you have to get your actions going and your heart will follow. You know, she never was about being fake. She was as real as anybody ever got. I want to be like her when I grow up. So anyway, I thought I would just maybe document a little bit of that. Probably honestly, if I were to be just really transparent, I really need my Jammy Jane to tell me that action precedes attitude right now. There's a few things that are just kind of tough, and but we're getting through them and we're doing well, and I just need to get my actions going, and I think my attitude will follow. So I was just doing some journaling about that. So all of that is to say that this was just a fun page, and I'm going to show you, this is an old math book that I have started doing some art journaling, and I have a couple of them that I work on. This one I've actually just started this year. You can see there's a lot of pages that are just in progress. When I have some extra paint, I'll slap it down on a page. You have to agree not to tell my dad that I am using a math book, because he was a what kind of engineer? He was a electronic engineer. So math was his thing, and he loved it, and I think it was a great disappointment to him that his daughter was more a words girl than a math girl. But it actually is great therapy for me to be putting paint down over these darn equations that drove me crazy for so long. Okay, so enough. I'm just yammering. I apologize. The background I did with various colors of Lumiere paint. These are by Jacquard, and let me let you see that name in case you're interested. This is the pearl turquoise. They come in metallics, they come in pearls. They're a wonderful, they're a real light body acrylic. You can, over here you can see that, you can see a little bit, even after the multiple layers of things that I've put on here, you still have a little bit of visibility down through it. You can see some of the math back in here. Anyway, so I did that, and then the other thing that I did was, I love damask, and I have a whole roll of these Heidi Swapp damask stickers, and to be honest, I had maybe 3 or 4 of them in my stash, and I wouldn't use them because I love them so much. But as several of us know, Tuesday Morning had had rolls of these on sale a few months back, and I picked up a roll of those, and so now that I have a roll of them, I feel free to use them. So what I did was I just cut them in half or cut them in fourths and used them around the page, and that's kind of fun. Isn't that it felt a little extravagant to be putting those stickers all over the page, but it was really fun, and I love how it ended up. These are some stickers, and then I actually used a paintbrush. I'm not sure that I will ever journal this way again, but I did journal this with painting it. So there's that. So this is kind of my first teal themed project, and then I thought I would share this one with you. This is an altered box that I did, and the action precedes attitude, and this box both have the teal, and then I've kind of fallen in love with copper with it, but the theme of this page and the purpose of this box are very similar. And I don't know if you're that way, but I find that I sometimes have projects that kind of go in kind of thematically, either through color or through what I'm trying to accomplish with them. And so I guess right now this is just my attitude adjustment meets teal and copper phase. But the Tim Holtz tag book plate here says FJTD, and I've embossed it with a little bit of this verdigris embossing enamel, and I love this because it has copper, and then it gives you that aged copper look. Let me see if I can let you see some of that. Really pretty. I just kind of put it in spots around the box to give it kind of like it was an old metal box that had begun to age. And this was a gift at Christmas to my scrubby, but it was actually prompted by something that my doctor had given to me, and I had sometime before Christmas I'd gone to for my checkup or whatever, and he knows that because of the transplant and everything else, it's been kind of a stressful time for us, and he gave me a letter that actually a 93-year-old lady had given to him, and he said, this is something you ought to read to yourself every morning. And so after I read it, I totally agreed and felt like it was something that I wanted to actually put out for me and Royce to have available to us. So anyway, the letters right is this. Good morning, Royce and Jan. I'm God, and today I will be handling all of your problems. Please remember that I do not need your help. See, that would be my problem. I think I act like he sometimes does. If the devil happens to deliver a situation to you that you cannot handle, do not attempt to resolve it. Kindly put it in this SFJTD, something for Jesus to do, box. It will be addressed in my time, not yours. Once the matter is placed into the box, do not hold on to it or attempt to remove it. Holding on or removal will delay the resolution of your problem. If a situation arises that you think you are capable of handling, please consult me in prayer to be sure that it is the proper resolution. Because I do not sleep, nor do I slumber, there is no need for you to lose any more sleep over this. Rest, my children. If you need to contact me, I am only a prayer away. I love you so much, God. And, that's the ultimate attitude adjustment right there, isn't it? Realizing that there is somebody bigger than myself that is taking care of me, and I am so blessed to have that reality in my life. And for me, sometimes, as my Jamie Jane said, action precedes attitude, and because I seem to be really focused on the fact that I was the one that was needing to take care of Royce, and I was the one that needed to make sure that everything was okay, and I was forgetting that my Heavenly Father wanted to do that for me. And so the action for me that preceded my attitude was actually writing those things down and putting them in the box. And yeah, it's empty now. I took all the things out. It's stuffed full. It is. But, it's such a visual reminder that there is something that I need to let go of, and that is all those things that I think are just going to overwhelm me at times. So anyway, had to make it a little pretty, and I'm on the teal and copper kick. And I thought I would show you that kind of led to this project that I'm working on, and it is in process, so I'll have to come back and show you this in a bit. But this is going to be a flag book, and I've gotten about this far in it. This is some of that Graphic 45 coordinations papers, and I know that Tim Holtz has some new ones that are coming out too. This is a Graphic 45 coordinations. It has the clock on it, and this is Steampunk Debutante paper that I'm working on here. I've done a little, put a little glitter on her wings and put some matte accents up here, and I'll put a list of materials for all of these on my blog in the next day or so. So if you want to go check those out, you can see once I was done with this, it kind of led to this look. There's a lot going on in here. So I'll come back and finish that for you in a few days, hopefully. But I just wanted to love on you all a little bit. You're such good ladies and gentlemen, and I appreciate the love and support that you've given to me and Royce, and I just thought I'd share a few of my teal and copper inspired things. I hope you are having a great week and that you will take some time to play. Love you guys. Bye.